It's been a minute since we've shared about our home renovation adventure, so I thought I'd give a quick update on our latest project. If you're new to our channel or haven't been following along, we bought a fixer-upper just under 2 years ago and are on a journey of transforming it into a cozy home that we love. In today's video, we're headed down to the basement to complete some not so glamorous but very necessary updates. Let's check it out.
We've now got an electric heat pump with 3 mini splits. So part of the deal with that is that we're completely getting rid of our oil furnace. We do have to get rid of this so that we get the full tax rebate from the power company. So I've disconnected the wiring. So you can see the power comes in here. This is the oil furnace switch. That is the water heater switch. So I've just disconnected the power from the furnace, but this is still hanging here. I had to disconnect a bunch of the ductwork. So you saw us carrying that out. And now, this thing is pretty much freestanding. We're gonna get this top piece of ductwork off, and then I think Kelly and I are gonna do our best to shimmy this thing out the door, or at least off to the side, so that this area is now clear. So let's get to it. I used about 4 different types of fasteners on here. They're all sheet metal screws, but it's like some of them are a hex with a flathead slot cut into them. Then 2 different kinds are just a hex, but they're 2 different sizes. One of which is a 1/4 inch. I think this is a 1/4 inch and it works with this. The other is too small. And then some of them, the flatheads, it's like the fastener's there, but then there's another flat piece of ductwork behind it, so I don't know how you even get to it to turn it. I should have just been cutting all this stuff out with a hacksaw since the beginning, but I hadn't been doing that. Like a plan, all right? I'm an expert. Hey, if you need your furnace removed from your house, you know who to call.
We are professionals.
1-800 furnace removal.
Once the furnace was out of the way, Matthew got to work on the next phase of this project, replacing our oil water heater with an electric one.
expansion tank. It ensures that once the water gets hot in the tank, that as it expands, it does not go back into the municipal supply. So this 50 gallons of water, as it expands, it will overflow into this 2-gallon expansion tank. It's just an accumulator. It's got a rubber bladder in here that you pressurize with air. So then as the water gets hot, it expands, makes steam, and then this fills with water and pushes against the rubber bladder. So I've got to set this air pressure to just higher than our water pressure. So I got this that I'll put on the hose bib out front, right there next to the main connection from the city connection. I'll measure our water pressure, and then I'll use my air compressor and I'll fill this so that we always make sure there's more pressure here than there is water pressure coming in. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm just shy of 50 psi, so I'm going to set this to about 55 psi. Everything I've seen online, people say 5 to 10 psi over your water pressure. So I've got my tank regulated at about 60, so we'll just run this up and see what we got. So that should be about 52 psi according to this gauge, but I'm gonna go get another gauge just to double check. I don't really trust this thing. Yeah, so that's only about 45, and we need to be just about 55, so we'll just keep running up a bit. All right, still gotta run the hot water side, then we'll let it fill up and gotta wire it up.
And with that, one more project was checked off our list. Next up, we began prepping our basement for the installation of a drainage and waterproofing system. We live on a hill and rainwater flows down, around, and through our basement, especially in the completely unfinished portion, so this system is vital to protecting the longevity of our foundation and ensuring our basement doesn't get totally ruined. We opted to do most of the pre-install work ourselves, like putting down a layer of rock to cover the dirt floor and removing the concrete around the perimeter of the room, as well as any hollow spots.
concrete has to get out of here. So we load it into the wheelbarrow, take it out to the trailer, and then haul it to the dump.
There's our brand new staircase.
Yeah, it's good. It works well. See, if you just I had to jackhammer under it, so I had to cut it off a little bit, and then I took one of the old stair treads and I reinforced it, and it's resting on the ledge, so I think it'll hold us.
And we're actually going to turn our basement into a swimming pool.
That's right.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next time to see us tackle removing more old carpet, leveling a floor, and more.